in the broadest sense. Free will is the ability to do whatever you want, uncontrolled. Limits to free will are facts. Choices are between predetermined options. I would fly across the universe to see the other side, but I realize I must have air, water, food, shelter, exercise, time, and love. Just as a science will only work because of predictability, Earth is where I dwell. I try to imagine the other side, but I seem limited by the synthesis of what I already know. However, there is hope for free will. The plain proof of free will is the feeling of choices made, and thoughts had, which no one could foresee. This alone does not prove free will, but determinism cannot be complete without complete predictability. Today's scientific arts are far from perfect predictors, especially when forecasting the roots of thought. Pure determinism is theory. Compatibilism describes what I actually experience. Many of my thoughts correlate with my desire, and often there is no other information regarding the roots of those thoughts to consider. A will is a desire. A desire is a type of thought. Just like a reason or a purpose, a will is not matter. The agent capable of contemplating desire is the mind. The mindful defy the laws of physics. Lifting one's hand against gravity proves the presence of a mind, and therefore a will. Science describes the mind as matter existing within the laws of physics, but science also ascribes the mind as having the power of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity includes the brain's ability to make connections between points of brain matter by consciously thinking about certain subjects. If valid, this means that there is a loop between matter in the brain, and the consciousness created thereby. They both affect each other.
One day I wanted to quit smoking, but it seemed that my will was subdued by villainous tobacco. I heard of a medication which would help me quit. I took it and I quit smoking. In the process, I noticed that part of me wanted to quit smoking, and another part did not want to quit. There were two distinct and opposite wills, in my mind, both believed to be caused by the same laws of physics. One will within me used medicine to subdue and compel another will within me. The fact that there were two opposite desired wills indicates that there could not be a uniform control. The will that subdued the smoking desire is potentially free. While it can be argued that logic itself compelled me to quit smoking, I had ignored logic for many years before I chose to quit.
I had steak for lunch. Because I had steak for lunch, I want vegetables for dinner. I believe my desire for a vegetable dinner is controlled by physics. But consider if free will exists when choices are equally compelled by physics. Here is the banal choice between the left door and the right door. I comb my memory to help me remember which door I have chosen before, and which door renders more positive outcomes. For this to help me choose wisely, my memory must be accurate. My memory is not accurate. Undaunted, I make a choice. My choice between the two equal doors is either the product of randomness, or the product of free will. Neither one can be excluded. Randomness is not a cause. It is the absence of a cause. I surmise that free will is the cause of such a choice.
There can't be a nefarious controlling being. Some people believe that another being controls human thoughts, and therefore there is no free will. This notion is impossible because a person can have an absolute sincere desire for free will. If a being were controlling my will, my desire for free will is the opposite desire of the controlling being's desire. Even if the controlling being wanted me to desire free will, the controller's purpose for causing that desire in me is not honest. Conversely, my desire for free will is sincere. Having the opposite desires means having your own unique will.